When we last left off, I realized that Josko looked like a giant penis. And in this episode, he behaves like a giant penis. Hey friends, it's Dee-man Johnson III, and today we're going to talk about Before the 9 Days, Season 7, Tell All, Episode 3. This time we're going to talk about all the couples, and they all suck, of course. I'm very sick, so sorry if I'm coming with the low energy, but at least... Never mind. So let's start watching. Let's see these two fight. What's gonna happen? Are they actually gonna throw hands? Well, no, they're not. It's just gonna end with Mega Chad saying this.
It's not nice to meet you.
Okay, you've said that already. Did you have to do this whole elaborate thing where you stood up like a big, strong man to the only guy with autism? Congratulations, you're strong and you held your own. I guess. I don't know. This guy's a fucking joke and nothing happened from it. They've been hyping up this scene all fucking tell all and we saw nothing. That was it. Just, hey, do you know what people down south do to you? I don't like you. The end. Thanks a lot for wasting our fucking time. TLC, I ain't learning shit.
Adnan the bitch ass.
And that's what I like to call him, except I like to use the word Mega Chad. I don't know who the f this Adnan guy is you keep referring to. I'm a Texas native, and I can say Texas will for sure tear him up. They will not like this guy at all, unless if he goes, you know, to one of the northern cities like Dallas or something. That's not Texas. If he goes to a real Texas city, they're gonna fucking... Anyway, now we're going to talk about Vanya, and then they bring on Josko, who still looks like a giant penis, but now he has to behave like one. I don't like Josko, and we all know why. He's boring. He doesn't even have those washboard abs that we were promised. He has no abs. He has a roll. A fucking jelly roll. And that's all the bro has. I'm so not feeling well. I'm gonna spoil some of that comes later, but Vanya says that Josko is an upgrade. And I wanna know, in what world is Josko an upgrade? Because Bozo wasn't taking secret sex tapes of you. That's right, this monstrosity of a person, I'm not even gonna call him Josko anymore. This guy's name is Tor Johnson, because that's who he looks like. If you don't know who Tor Johnson is, here, I'll educate you right quick. This is Tor Johnson. This is Tor Johnson. This is probably Tor Johnson. And this is Tor Johnson.
Time for go to bed.
There. Are you educated? He was in all the Ed Wood movies. And yes, that's fucking Josko. 6-pack of abs, my ass. We find out that Josko and Vanya are no longer together anymore. And it's not because of the sex tape. So... I don't know, after hearing this, I'm like, why would you not leave after finding out this guy made a sex tape out of you? Why would you still try to make it work? I guess Vanya is as desperate as everybody claims she is, but you know, I don't blame her. She's still the most humanistic person on the show. She has feelings. Unlike any of these people, I feel like they're all just characters. They're these things that are walking around with these extravagant personalities, and they're not real people. Look at Mega Chad. That's not a real person. Half of Tigerlily isn't a real person. The other half is plastic. How was sex with Josko?
It was great.
Thanks for telling me how sex with this giant penis is like. I bet it was great. I caught a glimpse in his pants in that episode where he took off his trousers. I bet he was working with some sort of long-ass anaconda. Girl, your buns want some... I don't know why she's hyping him up. Now a bunch of people are going to want to have sex with him. But check this out. He filmed you having sex. Stop hyping him up. Stop making him look like this amazing guy. He fucking sucks. Josko is the worst. God, hyping up your sex with him. It was great. Well, you know what he had to say about you?
Either I'm too big for her or she's too small for me.
That's right, he doesn't respect you like you respect him. So now, this is the moment that Vanya kind of loses it, and she's like, well, guess what? This guy recorded me having sex, and everybody else, they're just pounding on it. They're like, oh, f you, Josko. And Josko's just like,
time for go to bed.
Even Niles gets on Josko, and he's like talking about, oh, you're just going back because you want to sleep with her. And Josko's like, have some respect. And Niles says the greatest thing in the world. He points all his fingers at him, and says this.
After the video you took of her, you asked me to have respect.
Respect.
And how dare you try and tell somebody about respect when you're secretly filming them having sex, you weirdo? The only good thing I can say is he told her right afterwards because he thought he was spicing up their sex life. Ooh, can you imagine? And then, you know, you could get in trouble just for getting the angle wrong, even if she was down with it. She'll be like, hey, that's my butthole the entire time. I don't like this. How dare you? The entire time Vanya's talking about this process, you can see Tor Johnson just sitting there smiling like a fucking giant piece of shit. Why is he smiling so much over this? I don't know, but it makes him so happy. It makes him so happy. You fucking predator. God, all these sexual deviants on this show. Why do we have so many? At this moment, I noticed how Josko got the big TV, and I wonder how he got the giant TV. How dare you, Josko? You deserve a tiny TV just like Bozo. But no, maybe your shoulders didn't fit in that tiny TV because you're such a huge monstrosity of a Tor Johnson man. Alright, Vanya, so what have we learned about guys with washboard abs? Yep, that's right, don't date them. Go out with my fat friend. What the f is this big ass hair doing on me? Jesus. Anyway, date flabby guys. I got a bunch of fat friends I'll hook you up with, and that's the difference you need. I know Brian starts blaming you, but that's because Brian is a narcissistic f who can't blame himself. So he likes to blame everybody else. So f him, don't listen to this guy. He fucking sucks. He's head over wheels for anybody he meets for the first time. Just fucking smack him around, run away, he can't catch you, it's fine. Nobody gives a shit about this fucking guy, so shut your fucking lips!
She gave you her heart, and you just throw it away.
But this year, I'll give it to someone special. Special. Okay, that's so dumb. Now we're on to Sunny and Veah, who are so freaking boring, I don't even want to listen to them. Blah, 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 blah. They're just making me sicker. They have that feeling of me wanting to throw up even more, but I'm going to try and keep it in there. Veah and Sunny are boring. I literally, if it wasn't for my notes, I wouldn't remember a single part of them talking at all. Except for when Rory comes in, and then Mega Chad starts freaking out because the door slowly opens, and it's the funniest shit in the world. Mega Chad's just like,
And, well, your door open. Your door open.
dude, it's a dog. I can see the tail. And even then later, he's like,
The dog.
oh my God. That's the only part that happened during this segment. I guess I'll give you the skinny. So what really happened is everybody's just asking if Rory and Veah, if they have something, if they have feelings for each other, and everybody raises their hand saying, yeah.
She care about Rory. She wanna be with Rory all the time.
There is one part that was brought up, which I agree with. Whenever they start talking about how Rory started laugh emojis on all of Sunny's photos, that should have been a big deal. Rory is a son of a bitch for that, and he shouldn't have done that. While Rory is cool on all these other aspects, he's a bitch right there. And he did that, and everybody just glosses over it. He doesn't apologize. He just says, haha. And even Brian comes in spitting facts, and I hate Brian, so I don't want him to ever spit facts. But he's just like, you invited this person in to do this, you know? And she's just like, but I don't control Rory. Yeah, but then you put a relationship between Sunny and Rory, who's this guy is antagonizing him, poking the bear for no reason at all. There's no reason for that. Rory, you's a bitch for that, but we still respect you here on the Dee-man Johnson 3rd show. I don't know why, we just do. That's over, now let's go to Loren. Everybody wants to see Loren's spot. It starts off with Esther saying that she knows everybody's going to attack him, but he's not an evil person. Okay, let's just run with this. Alright, Loren, I don't think he's evil either. I think he's fucking stupid as shit. And if you put this into your head that Loren is just a complete walking moron, a lot of stuff starts making sense in a storyline. I like how Niles thinks that he's doing all these mental gymnastics.
I don't have the brain power to do the mental gymnastics this man does.
I think Loren is just stepping through life very moronically and is just landing in places. Like, he has a weird thing for everything, you know? Like, if you tell him, oh, your teeth are hurting, he'll probably be like, well, I have no teeth.
But I am a man. Well, I only have one testicle.
It's like, dude, you don't have to have a weird comment for every goddamn thing ever. Ooh, my goddamn stomach sucks. I can finish this, I think, before I throw up or have horrible diarrhea that looks exactly like Loren's face. I can finish this segment. There's a moment where they talk about going to Thailand, because in Thailand you can legally get married, male and male. You know, it's all fine. They don't give a shit. I guess Faith doesn't know that it's legal there, and that was Loren's plan, because they already have a plan set up to go, and now she's just confused, and we're confused. I don't know what's going on. Faith, do you know what's going on?
I didn't really know what's going on.
So now Loren gets dumped. He gets dumped on national TV. Hey Loren, how does it feel to be single again? I bet it sucks. And the episode ends, and then we get one of those next time ons. But you know, I don't like to talk about next time, because this is this time. So that's this whole episode. It was an episode. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. I mean, no, it was bad. There was nothing really too interesting about it. It was a waste of time, and that's why it was the shortest episode of the entire season, and that's why I'm able to cover it in one episode instead of stretching it out all week. Alright, guys, I am not feeling well, but I hope I get to feeling better soon so I can keep making better content, because I know this episode is extremely lacking, and for that, I apologize. I even stopped in the middle of recording because I feel so because I feel so god awful. I caught a stomach bug and I caught like a cold at the same time, and it's horrible. It sucks. Would not recommend it. Would not recommend it. Give it a 2 out of 3. Anyway, guys, that's it. This is Dee-man Johnson III reminding you that I'm proud of you. You're doing a great job no matter what, so always keep it up. I'm going to try and hurry up and wrap up before I throw up. Y'all peace out.
Time for go to bed.